Welcome back to my channel for a new video, and today I thought I'd share what's on my autumn wish list with you guys ahead of the new season fast approaching. I know we are still in August and people are hanging on to summer. We're honestly so excited to start properly getting into like transitional autumn outfits. I've been doing quite a bit of shopping recently as well. Everything is dropping in the stores online, and I feel like this is the best time to get things because I feel like as soon as you hit September, October time, then everything goes out of stock. So yeah, I also wanted to thank you guys so much for the love on my autumn fashion trends for 2024 video. It's the first time I'd filmed a video like that and you guys really enjoyed it. So if you haven't seen that, I will link it just above for you. But yeah, I was honestly, really excited to get into filming that, and I love doing the little mood boards. I could literally spend hours on Pinterest. I'm not sure if any of you, I have got a Pinterest account which I sort of like use for like personal use. If I can happy to share it if you guys want to have a look, as I do pin a lot of like my home inspo on there as well. I've literally got mood boards for each room in my house, which I want to do. So I will link my little Pinterest account down below for you if any of you want to have a nosy. But yeah, I also have a couple of luxury unboxings as well in this video. Yes, I've been doing a lot of shopping and it's so bad that I've sort of like did a big clear out the other day on Vinted. I got rid of loads of stuff. So yeah, it's my Vinted money and it's all good. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into my autumn wish list. So I'm going to start with accessories. So like I mentioned, if you watch the autumn trends video, suede is going to be a really big trend, and I've seen so many beautiful pieces dropping in store that are suede. So the first piece I have my eye on is of course a suede handbag. I've done some little edits as well over on my LTK. I know I mentioned before, but I sort of do like little roundups of what's coming in the stores and the trends. So make sure you do follow me over there. I'll link it down below for you. I'm always sharing them on Instagram. I just think they're really nice. Sort of like, I like sort of like hunting and doing shopping for you guys, if that makes sense. This makes it easy for you, and it's always my top pick. So I've done a suede bag edit. So the first bag which I have my eye on is this slouchy one. This one is from And Other Stories in this beautiful chocolate shade, and it's so nice. And I love stories, and I feel like these slouchy style bags are very much on trend for this autumn. I had a really nice black slouchy bag which I wore in Copenhagen, which I've been using so much. I'm sort of someone that always has things on me. I like to be able to carry things. I hate small impractical bags, and yeah, the slouchy ones are super comfortable and they look really cool too. So there's that one from Stories. I also love this lighter suede one, more of like a bucket style bag. This one is from Arket, which is really beautiful. But I've also seen some really good dupes as well, like some more affordable bags from like Mango, from H&M. So of course those will be linked on my shopping edits if you want to have a look at those. Also, if you are a fan of Demilia, which I am, they've got some really beautiful suede bags. I went into Selfridges the other day and spotted this tote which I absolutely loved. I loved the gold hardware and the clasp on it. They also do my black Vancouver bag in a suede version, which is also really nice. They've launched lots of really lovely like chocolate brown, like khaki greens, like lots of nice autumnal tones in a handbag. So yeah, definitely check out Demilia if you are a fan of them like me. But that is what's on my wish list for bags. And then I'm also after a nice suede jacket. So I shared this image over on the mood boards that I did for the autumn trends video, which is a really nice long suede trench coat, and I just really want to create this whole look. It honestly is so nice and it's so me as well. I'm very much a trench and jacket girly. I've been having a little look on Vinted and I've been seeing a few like good secondhand pieces on there. Also saw a really beautiful suede trench from Anina Bing, which is beautiful but very, very pricey. I also really want a new sort of oversized like beige tan blazer. I have one which is from Nike which I love, but I really want a sort of like mink tone one. I do have my thicker wool blend ones from Stories, which of course I'll be styling again this year, but I want something in between. So I love the Frankie Shop one, but then I do have the Frankie Shop blazer, the beer blazer in the black, and I find that it is very, very oversized. So I'm going to have a look at maybe some brands like Arket, Align, Cars. I'm I'm gonna have a little mooch and see. Also Dish as well, that's also a really good one for their tailoring. I love their blazers. But back on to suede. So I'm after a long trench coat, like I said, but I also have my eye on this really beautiful suede crop jacket from Massimo Dutti. I'll pop a picture of that on, which is really nice. I would also really love a suede blazer like this. I think this outfit is beautiful, especially with the suede YSL. I feel like this look is just insane. But I feel like I need to find the right tone, because I think I spoke about it before. That sort of colour of tan just does not sit well on my skin tone. So I just need to try and find the right tone, if that makes sense. Honestly, this list is never ending. I'm like, all this. It's all very similar, like autumn colours too. So I had the really nice grey cropped jacket from Cars from last year. I'll pop a picture on of me styling it. I honestly wore it so much, and I've recently seen they have it in this beautiful like chocolate, it's like sort of more chocolate tan, if that makes sense. It's not like completely, yeah, you'll sort of see on the picture here, but it's really, really nice. And I went to London the other day and they didn't have it in my size, so I wanted to size up in it to a size medium, and they only had the extra smalls and small. So I'm hoping to potentially pick it up in Birmingham this week. So of course I will be filming a separate video on sharing what I've picked up recently. So there's that. I've also had my eye on a really nice set from COS too. It's a really nice like sleeveless style blazer and like set, which is really cool. One of the girls wore it in Copenhagen. But I'm thinking potentially getting the blazer. I feel like for like evening outfits as well, this year I really want to upgrade my evening wardrobe. I feel like I'm really lacking in that. When I've had like events come up and dinners come up, I'm always like stressing because I wear sort of like similar silhouettes. Of course, like a blazer, a satin skirt, a nice top and stuff, but I feel like I really need to maybe just invest and just nail my date night sort of evening wardrobe. So that's also on my plan to do as well. And then next on my wish list, which has been on my autumn winter wish list every single year, and that is the Totem scarf jacket. So I love this coat. I'm obsessed with them. They come back every single season. They're just so elegant, so timeless, so like Parisian chic, which is very, very me. But I'm very torn on what colour to get. I feel like I'm sort of like done with the black one because I've seen so many people with it. I absolutely love it. So I'm more sort of swaying towards maybe the light grey. I wore my End of the Stories grey wrap coat continuously for the last 2 years. So I feel like I do style grey so much more in the autumn winter. But they've also released this jacket in a beautiful chocolate brown colour. And I really love the contrast of the cream with the chocolate brown. I feel like I love the black, but also I feel like it's very, I don't really wear black jackets or black coats that much. Like I do need to invest in a good black coat this year because I don't actually have one. So I think either the chocolate brown or the grey. It also comes in a beautiful beige one as well. I do have a similar sort of like dupe jacket, which is from Reserved, I think it was. I popped their picture on, it was from last season. But of course it was the same sort of style but without the scarf bit. So yeah, really nice. Then next is a piece from Sézane. So I really wanted the Clyde trench coat last year. It completely sold out and was so hard to get hold of. They ended up doing it in a lighter beige colour, a more like tan beige, and also a khaki. It's got this really beautiful like gingham lining on the inside, but it's more of like a straight trench. So I love a trench coat, and that's my addiction, is trench coats. But I just really love how like straight the collar is on this one and very clean. So that's also on my wish list. I do love it in the khaki green colour. I've spotted some really beautiful khaki green trench coats as well on H&M. So of course I've done a little shopping edit of trench coats as well that I've been looking at. But yeah, the Clyde trench coat from Sézane is an absolute beauty, and I feel like again it's a really good time to get it because it's gonna go. It's soon. Honestly, I missed it last year and I couldn't get hold of it, so it's been back in stock now. So that's also on my wish list. I've also pulled together a little edit of some of like my favourite knitwear pieces at the moment too, so I'll share that on the screen too if you want to shop that. There's a really nice variety on there. I'm definitely going more towards, like I did a huge clear out like I said on my Vinted, and I got rid of so many of my like H&M jumpers, which were really good price ones, but I feel like you only get one season out of them. So I feel like this year, unless it's more of like H&M's premium knitwear, I'm not going to buy. But of course I know that the knitwear, which is a really good price point, is a lot more affordable, so I have shared some of the jumpers in there too, because yeah, I feel like I'm sort of want to be like cost conscious, because I absolutely love like my wool jumpers and getting more like nice cashmere pieces, because I feel like you do when you invest. Like I've got so many beautiful like cashmere jumpers from like Lily Silk, from Arket, and from Stories, and they have lasted me so many more seasons. So yeah, I've done a little knitwear edit if you want to shop that. I've also got my eye on some autumn trainers. I feel like I want so many pairs of trainers at the moment. I feel like last year I bought so many, and they keep relaunching Sambas in so many good colours. So I've done an autumn shoe edit as well if you want to shop that. But yeah, I love the Sambas in the new burgundy colourway. They've done them in a chocolate brown colourway. They just need to stop, honestly. But I've ordered I've got the brown specials now, which I'll pop a little picture on. These completely sold out. I do have the other colourway with the light beige and the black stripe. They're honestly so comfortable. So I really wanted that colour because I missed out. So they're back in stock. I also recently ordered, these are currently on the way. I thought they were really cool. I saw quite a few girls selling them in Copenhagen, and I really love the tones of the colours. And they're also a little bit different for me. I feel like this autumn winter, like I want to experiment with having some fun in my wardrobe. Like I'm such a neutrals girly, but I feel like I want to have some fun with some pops of colour, with my accessories, with shoes and with bags. And I really love these trainers. These are the Adidas Originals. I think they're called the SL72 OG, and they are the trainers in the brown and yellow with the burgundy, and they honestly look so cool. I've been pinning them quite a lot on my Pinterest. I really like the laces. So yeah, I think they're a really nice trainer that I could style like with a nice chocolate brown suede bag. They'll really work well in my neutral wardrobe, and they're also a bit fun too. And I'm also after some darker wash turn up jeans. I did spot a really nice pair when I was shopping in H&M the other day. I'm not sure if they've got them online, but H&M have done this new, I've never seen it before. It's like H&M edition denim, and they're around, I think those jeans are about $54.99. I took a little picture of the code, and I was like, oh, and I felt the denim, and I was like, this is actually like really good denim. Like I had, like there was a pair of normal jeans which were like, I don't know, $20.99, and I felt the difference, and it was crazy. I'm also gonna have a little look on Abercrombie as well to see if they have some nice turn up styles. I've seen quite a few nice colorways dropping. They're also doing discount as well this time of year. It's just, yeah, everything's dropping now. So like I already mentioned, if you've got things on your wish list, then now is definitely the best season to buy them. Also, if any of you girls are after the mini Uggs this year, they are all back in stock. I saw them in Selfridges the other day. They've got every single colour, the chestnut, the taupe, I have both of those, the mini ones. They've also launched more of the Tasman ones. I really liked them last year, and I wasn't sure whether to buy any or not. So they're potentially on my wish list, but I'm not sure how much wear I get out of them. But yeah, they're all back in stock now, so I've done a little like Ugg edit for you guys too. So I think that's my wish list for now. There's quite a lot on there. As you know, I love shopping, and this is the best year to do your shopping. I feel like this is, yeah, definitely my season, but I thought now we could get on to a couple of luxury pieces. So I'm very excited to share these. So if you follow me over on my Instagram, and if you watch, I don't think I actually included it in my Copenhagen vlog, but yeah, basically long story short, I went to Copenhagen Fashion Week, and the airport on the way back was insane. They had Loewe, they had lots of like luxury sunglasses, and they had YSL. They literally had loads there, and it was all tax-free. So I'm here for tax-free luxury shopping. So I was very excited, and I really want a puzzle bag. That's another thing that's on my wish list. So when I went to Copenhagen, I tried on these sunglasses from Loewe, and they're beautiful. I absolutely love them. I'll pop a picture of me trying them on in the store, and I went to go and buy them. They had 20% off with a tax-free. which, yeah, I never pay full price for sunglasses, as you guys know. But then I went to go and purchase them. I was like, yeah, I'll have these. And they only have the display. So I was like, oh, it's not meant to be. I was gutted. And then I actually shared them on my story, and all you guys were like, oh my God, I hope you got the sunglasses. They look insane. You need to get them. You need to get them. So when I got home, I felt pressured. I was like, I need to hunt down these sunglasses now. But I did manage to find them at a discount too. I got them for, I think it was 25% off, from a website called Antonoli, I think it's pronounced, but they stock lots of luxury sunglasses. I always say this, if you're after luxury sunnies, then don't go, like, you can get them so many different places, like Sunglasses Hut, different places. I got my Miu Miu's from Blickers. I also go to outlets and go to the Sunglass Hut shops, or Sunglass Shop I think it's called. So yeah, I've got quite a few luxury sunnies which I've never paid full price for, so I managed to get them. I'm so excited. They came in this little case too, which has the little Loewe logo on the back. It's in this nice little like navy colour, and it's got like this little clip on, which is really cool. It just didn't have a box, so it just came like this, which is fine. It still has a case, but I sort of like to have a case inside the box, but it's fine. But I'll link the name and the model of these, but they're so cool. They're so cool. They're literally, honestly, buzzing. Look at the Loewe logo on the side. So as you can see, they're this beautiful tortoiseshell, and they're this really cool like square shape. I saw so many people with these at Fashion Week as well, and I just couldn't stop thinking about them. And then when I left them in the airport and I couldn't get them because they only had the display, and you guys were like, oh my God, you need to get them. Of course, I felt peer pressured, but any excuse for shopping for me. So the code is on the inside. It's the LW4010. I will link it down below for you in the description. But they're literally, they're so cool. I absolutely love. They're a bit more like edgier for me, but I really like them. They look insane. They also did them in a more like chunky version. But yeah, how cool is the detail on the side? I'm such a sucker for sunglasses. Like, I'm so bad. And I feel like I don't like, when it comes to, they actually sit really nice as well on my head. Oh, I'm so pleased with them, I'm so chuffed. But when it comes to luxury, I don't make big purchases. I do have obviously a big purchase here in shoes, but I don't make them very often. I feel like I always like to elevate my outfits with either a luxury belt or a luxury pair of sunnies. And these are, yeah, sunnies are my addiction. Like, I can't stop wearing these. They look so cool. Absolutely love them. So that is the first little unboxing treat. They also had them in like a nice like cream frame, which is also really nice. But I just love the Loewe branding. I would also like to get the Loewe little sort of like logo, like, you know, the little clothespins that you can put on your jackets. Like, they really elevate like a nice blazer or something, or a coat. So I feel like I would like to potentially get one of them. But I think I'm going to try and plan a Bicester trip, potentially go with Georgia. You guys know what me and Georgia are like when we go Bicester, and just do shopping in general. But I think I'm going to plan a Bicester trip. I'm going to share the best till last, and I did unbox them on my shorts already if you've not seen. But I picked these shoes up in Cannes. Got them tax-free as well on the exchange rate. Very happy with that. And yeah, I've wanted these shoes for so long. I absolutely love them. It's my first Chanel purchase, which is super exciting. And yeah, I've worn my Marks & Spencer's ballet flats till the death. Like, I've worn them so much, and I love these shoes. I've wanted them for so long. So they were a treat. I bought these shoes and Georgia bought a bag in Cannes, so it's sort of like a nice memory as well. When I buy luxury, like, I always like to sort of tie in a little sentimental memory with that. Like, so I always think now, oh, I got those when I went to Cannes on the cruise ship with Georgia, like girls' holiday. Honestly, the best holiday. I had such a good time. And yeah, the packaging, oh, so nice. I literally did a proper little like unboxing on my Instagram, and everyone was like, you guys were proper cheerleading me, which I absolutely love. So yeah, I basically tried them on in 2 different sizes. So these are the Chanel ballet flats in the cream. I said they're more of like a beige and black toe colourway. They didn't have these out, so I feel like when you do go to Chanel, ask, because they don't have everything out. And I feel like every luxury designer shop does that as well. I've had that at Vista loads of times. So yeah, it's always best to ask. But I ended up going with, when I tried them on, the only thing that when I was trying them on was that they give you the little like pop sock thing to try them on, which I get it, but I feel like I couldn't get a feel for the shoe, because when we was walking around Cannes, it was so hot. Like, me and Georgia were literally dying, it was so hot. And obviously my feet were the hottest, they'd swelled. So I was like, I don't know if these are going to be too snug on me because my feet are warm. But then I did try on the 6, and I tried on the 6.5, and I ended up going with the 6, because the 6.5, even though I'd be walking around all day and my feet were really, really warm, they were a little bit loose. But the leather is like so beautifully soft. Like, they're literally like, I'm in love with them. I'm very, very chuffed that I got these. Like, these were definitely a treat me, a little treat myself present. Oh God, you know I like to treat myself. But yeah, very chuffed I got those. I haven't got my eye on anything else from Chanel. I just wanted these ballet flats for ages. I'd never ever, I wouldn't, the bags are beautiful, but for me, I wouldn't, that's just not, I'd rather spend that amount of money like on doing something in my house or something. I just don't, I like luxury shoes, glasses, belts, and Loewe basket bags and Loewe bags. That's my sort of like favourite. But yeah, they are my beautiful Chanel ballet flats that I picked up in Cannes. So you'll be seeing me styling them in my autumn transitional outfits. Also need to make sure that I wear them on a very dry day and not rain, because the leather is like so soft. It's really buttery soft, and it does say like don't wear them in the wet or whatnot. So yeah, I'm honestly super chuffed that I've got these now. So yeah, that is what's on my autumn wish list, and of course my new luxury unboxings. I hope you guys have liked everything that I share with you and what I've linked. Also, do make sure again that you follow me on my LTK if you are after or just struggling with autumn shopping. I do those edits quite regularly and I really enjoy doing them and find them very, very therapeutic. So yeah, if you have enjoyed watching today's video, then please don't forget to like it, and also make sure you do subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be lots of autumn content coming up now. It's my favorite time of year, and I feel like it is my groove. I don't want you guys to miss it. So yeah, as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.